Alright, so what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team SamRX1 here, and today I'm coming at you with like the best Igknight deck profile ever, and this is from one of my great friend Louis. And Louis, so how are you doing today, man?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, so you know what? Last deck profile that you showcased to us at regionals, it was super quick, and you didn't have enough time to basically explain your card choices. So how do you feel about this new deck that you actually invented?
Pretty awesome, considering I recently found out that OCG players are actually starting to copy this build to an extent.
Oh my god, okay.
So yeah, real innovation here, because I've been doing this for like the past half a year now.
Wow, half a year now? Okay, awesome. And the only profile that you actually showed was on my channel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what, Louis? This is going to be the second deck profile you showcase on Team SamRX1. So without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile.
Okay.
Alright, let's go out with the monsters. Okay, wait, can you explain like the basic concept of this deck first?
Okay, so it's really hard to explain, but basically it's using Igknights and Destiny Hero Malicious as a rank 6 engine.
Okay.
And then using this, comboing with the various rank 6 toolbox, which right now, in my opinion, is probably stronger than a rank 4 toolbox if you can actually manage to pull it off consistently.
Okay.
Because the rank 6 toolbox currently holds exclusive rights to Revolvable Chain, quote unquote, in the form of Beatrice. And M7 is really good for just generating advantage, really. Okay,
awesome. Okay, so without further ado, let's start his deck profile, and Louis will explain to you guys all the amazing card choices he plays.
Okay, so first the Pendulum monsters. We play 3 Igknight Calibers.
Okay.
3 Igknight Uzis. I'm going by the OCG name because that's what I'm more used to these days.
Yep.
These are the core level 6 Igknights. They're the easiest level 6s to get on board with Pendulum summoning. We're complementing them with the side, which can be level 4s, with the Dragnobs and Muskets. And then the last scales we're playing are 3 Archfiend Eccentrics, which this deck plays because the scale is very complementary, and the summoning is also very complementary because the low scales are low enough. And there's a combo in the deck where you can use Igknight with Archfiend Eris, a card that was used in Infinities to search for Infinity Archfiend, to search for Eccentric Archfiend.
Nice. Which
effectively turns Igknight into both a Stratos and a Skull Grad Joker of sorts.
Okay, awesome. So triple Eccentric Archfiend, and it's really good against Domain as well, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the main reason for you running it in 3 these days. There was a point where I was only running 2, but I find in this format 3 is probably the way to go with this.
Okay. Awesome.
For the main monsters that aren't Pendulums, we have 3 Maliciouses.
Okay, so explain this card. So why does this card have so much synergy with this deck?
Okay, so Malicious is a card that just keeps generating advantage the longer you have it for.
Yep.
And you can unload the whole advantage in one turn, all at one go, because it's not once per turn. It's also level 6, which makes it the ideal fodder for making rank 6s, which means if you make a rank 6 and then detach it, you can just immediately banish it again to make another rank 6 with the extra level 6 you get.
Awesome.
So in a typical Pendulum summon, what you'll usually see is Malicious sharing the board with Calibers and Uzis in certain numbers, and then you can do an overlay, and then detach, and then banish that one from the graveyard for another one, and then do another overlay right there.
Oh,
so
nice.
it just really generates advantage really quickly.
Wow.
Since you can do it all in one turn.
Well, that's pretty awesome. So you can easily abuse Beatrice in this deck.
Yes.
Very, very good. Nice. Okay, let's go out to our other monsters. Triple Malicious.
Before I get to the ones I play in one ofs and 2 ofs, I want to show you the one Shadow Mist the deck plays to make the Malicious search easier.
Yep.
Because the Shadow Mist can be sent from the graveyard and it'll search the Malicious. The Shadow Mist, if it's Pendulum summon, because it's a special summon, will search for Mass Change.
Yep.
The Mass Change will also work Malicious, since Mass Change only demands for heroes, not for elemental heroes specifically, which means the Malicious can turn into Dark Pulse as well.
Nice, nice.
Next we have 2 Igknights, which we play as a sort of elemental hero Stratos, as well as a Skull Grad Joker in the deck. The next few cards I was about to show are the cards you will normally send with them. They are Archfiend Eris, Plague Spreader Zombie, Shadow Dragon. And that alongside the Shadow Mist gives you a lot of utility with the way you can play Igknight. You can send the Eris to search for Eccentric Archfiend to get a 7 scale on your field.
Nice.
Basically being a Skull Grad Joker of sorts. You could send Shadow Mist to search for Malicious, so that you can get the extra Malicious if the Malicious isn't already in hand, or if you just want the extra card advantage.
Nice.
You can send Shadow Dragon to have it be the Stratos effective pop cards on the back row. So if you want to out the main, or if you want to out other floodgates, including stuff like Anti-Spell, which this deck you would expect to hate, but this deck really doesn't care about because you have all the outs.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Plague Spreader if you want to tutor for the synchro plays that I will get into later. And finally, I played 3 level 1 tuners, which I'll explain later when we get to the extra deck.
So 1 glow bulb and 2 effect veiler's.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty much it for your monsters?
Yes. Now for the spells.
Let's go up to the spells real quick. Just help me out with there.
3 Summoner's Arts because it's free searching.
Yep.
I've been on and off with playing Painful Decision, but for now I've decided on not playing it, just because I find that the deck already has enough time fielding level 4s that it doesn't really need help, nor the consistency help. Instead I'm playing 3 Destiny draws, because I just find that whenever you're playing a D-Hero engine, you just need to do this, just because otherwise, like, if you don't do it, you're gonna regret it more times than you often don't.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if it bricks, like, this deck actually has a way to fix the Destiny draws by using M7 to put Malicious back in your hand. So you could use this M7 as your rank 6 play to add back Destiny Hero Malicious, so that if you ever get into an extra Destiny draw, you can just reuse it anyways right away.
Okay, awesome.
Then we have 2 Hero Lives. Self-explanatory, really. Interestingly, because this deck plays a lot of level 6s, you can actually out-domain by Tribute Summoning quite often. So oftentimes you can just use a Hero Lives to summon a Shadow Mist, not activate the effect, Tribute Summon the Shadow Mist for 1 level 6 Igknights, and then search the Malicious from your deck to hand.
Okay.
And then when you get to the Pendulum Summon, you can do it and still make the Exceed Summon, and also still Pendulum Summon for the extra deck, because you have a Tribute Summon monster.
That's pretty good. So double Hero Lives. Wait, but why do you play 2 Hero Lives and only 1 Shadow Mist?
It's just some tightening up I decided to do, where I just don't find that I just find that the Shadow Mist bricks more often than Hero Lives does.
Okay.
And even if you have a Shadow Mist in your hand, you can still manage to Pendulum Summon it out of your hand.
Okay.
And get the search that way. And like, I just don't think it's really that worth it to go any more in Shadow Mist, given what toolbox you have to work with.
Okay.
So we have 2 Mass Change. Darklaw's in a rather interesting position with this deck, where the Darklaw is also a level 6, which means in worst case scenarios you can even have Darklaw become your rank 6 fodder.
Yeah.
And it's also an interesting position where if you have a Shadow Mist out, you can have Shadow Mist become the rank 6, turn from a rank level 4 into a level 6 immediately, which helps bridge the rank 4, rank 6 theme that's happening in the majority of this deck. And then for the one-ofs, Rhoda, Foolish Burial, Upstart Goblin, just because they're solid cards and they all do relatively same things that people like doing.
Okay, awesome. That's pretty much your response. Do you play any traps at all?
None.
No trap cards in the deck. Okay, awesome. So let's go off into your
extra deck first.
Okay.
Okay, so the main star of the show is Beatrice the Eternal Lady.
Okay.
Like, this card literally does everything you would Lavalval Chain did for Infinity decks. The analogy I like to use is that Malicious in this deck is like Stygian Street Patrol and Infinity Archfiend for this deck.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, Beatrice overlay with 2 level 6s, usually Malicious, attach, and then you get the access to the rest of the toolbox that the Armageddon Knight searches for, so which includes all this stuff.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
But additionally, you also get access to the toolbox in the form of Global, which comes to an extra deck choice I'll come back to later.
Okay.
The other one is M7 because it's removal. It's like the Costello deck, but less likely. But there's also an interesting play you can do where if you actually manage to summon 3 level 6s, where one of them is a Malicious, you can overlay the first 2 for Beatrice. Have Beatrice detached to send a monster you want to add to your hand, like say Effect Veiler in the Monarch matchup, and then banish the Malicious to summon the other Malicious, and then overlay for the M7, and then the M7 can add the Effect Veiler to your hand right there.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Pretty awesome.
Then we have Photon Strike Bouncer, which is there for the Cosmo matchup mainly because it does manage to stop pilots from tagging out. Just because Photon Strike Bouncer only asks for activation effects rather than having the stuff stay on the field.
Okay.
Also really useful against Monarchs as well for like locking down the extra bit. And I'll get to a board combo that I can show you with him later.
Awesome. Wow. Board combo. Perfect.
Next we have 3 Utopia cards in here.
Beyond wins games.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Beyond, Lightning, and Utopia, the regular one for the Lightning. These 3 cards are also part of an FTK you can do against an opponent who controls at least 1 attack position monster, where you summon the Beyond to make reducing to 0, and then summon Lightning to become 5,000 over that 0 attack monster, and then you attack with the Beyond for 3,000. And if they actually manage to have it with a Beatrice, you could do the following combo where if say a Monarch player uses their Prime Monarch, what you would do is attack the 0 attack with Lightning for 5,000. and then threaten the game with Beyond, so that they have to use the Prime Monarch. And then after they summon it, you attack over it, and then you activate Beyond's effect to banish the lightning and summon the regular Utopia from the graveyard, and then attack with the Utopia and attack with the Beatrice for game anyways.
Wow, okay. I never knew Beyond had that effect, but that's pretty awesome.
You get to use it. The key thing is that you got to remember to detach Utopia when you're activating the effect of lightning.
Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect.
Then for the rank 4s, Castell and Giant Hand. Giant Hand because it's basically like Photon Strike Bouncer, except it's in the rank 4 toolbox. Castell because it's
good. It's amazing.
It's just a good removal.
It's amazing.
For the Synchro engine, we're playing Trishula, Void Ogre, Starlight as the kind of N-word-ish synchros, where these are the ones you'll aim for the final blow. Where Void Ogre locks the opponent out, Starlight will blow up stuff, and then it'll actually make Cosmos want to start stunning themselves in defense instead, just because they'll be threatened by the attack. And Trishula because it's Trishula.
Awesome. Okay.
And the last synchro that's really important is Meteor Burst Dragon.
Okay, so Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, okay?
So the combo with him is if you have a Beatrice, you detach the Malicious to send Glow Ball to the graveyard, and then you use Glow Bulb and Malicious to summon the Meteor Burst, and then when the Meteor Burst is summoned, you summon a level 6 scale from your scales. And then with using him and the last Malicious, you can actually make another rank 6 right there, which can be the Utopia Beyond, which means you can make the conceptual out to Cosmo by having a board that is this 1, 2, and 3. You can actually make this board together, and then these 3 together will out the Cosmo because he'll prevent them from floating. He'll attack over anything, and then she'll attack to
finish it. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Louis, so after you show us the deck, can you show us like some combos? Some amazing combos.
The last piece is the Dark Claws for the Mass Change and Pilgrim.
And for the Beatrice.
And as always, Dark Claws level 6. You can overlay with them.
That's pretty nice. All right, awesome. So do you want to go off to your side deck, or you want to go straight into the combos?
Side decks.
Okay, side deck real quick.
So the side deck right now is 2 Maxis.
Okay.
Just because 2 Danko Seka, Raigeki, 2 Twin Twisters, 2 MSTs, 3 Iron Walls, and 3 Mask of Restricts.
Wow.
There was actually a point where I was also playing Booby Trap E in this deck, where Booby Trap E will search for your, could turn Beatrice, will let Beatrice send one of these guys, one of your floodgates to the graveyard, and then basically revive it.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I haven't settled on it is because I just find that I don't need them anymore, just because the trap card lineup is already diverse enough as is.
Okay.
And the other reason being that we're about to get, in a Dark Illusion, we're getting Nirvana High Paladin, who can pretty much do the same job anyways.
Wow, okay.
Where Nirvana High Paladin will mean Beatrice sends your floodgates to the graveyard, and then Nirvana High Paladin will fetch it for you. And then and then you set the floodgate right away, and then you can basically like beat anybody on the turn one if you don't have outs.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so you're just waiting for Nirvana to come out.
Yeah, but I haven't really decided on it completely, because if I'm playing Nirvana, I might go back to playing Rose Warrior again, just because it's a consistent tuner that I can use for the level 8.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so Louis, show us some amazing combos right now. All right, Louis, let's go off with combo number 1. So, okay, what do you need?
The important thing here is you have access to a way to summon 3 level 6s at the same time, 666.
Okay, 666. Haha, Illuminati.
Yeah. So the first thing you do is put 2 scales down, blow them up, search for the scale that you're missing. So say this is the other scale we have. Here's the other scale. Set the scales together.
So instead of Essential Archfiend, you could basically have another Uzi, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need complete scales, and you're completing your scales this way.
Okay.
Then you Pendulum summon the 3. The first thing you'll summon is Beatrice. Beatrice will detach the Malicious. Send Plague Spreader to the graveyard.
Okay.
You top deck a card. Summon the Plague Spreader. Banish the Malicious. Summon another Malicious. Synchro for Void Ogre. Banish the last Malicious. Summon the last Malicious. Overlay. Photon Strike Bouncer, and this board makes Monarchs really sad, because what happens here is Void Ogre and Beatrice is basically 2 spell negations together, because Beatrice will deal with the domain by sending Shaddoll Dragon on their turn when they activate it, so that you pop the main.
Yep.
Void Ogre will deal with the second one, and then when they finally get to using the Idea, Photon Strike Bouncer blows away.
Wow, okay, so this is combo number 1. Ends you off with a Photon Strike Bouncer, Beatrice, and Void Ogre. And next turn you also have, if you didn't use your Beatrice effect, you have another card sent to the graveyard, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go off. That's combo number 1. Alright, so that was the bread and butter play that Louis calls it with this deck. So with the exact same hand, Louis is going to show us another combo you can do with the exact same hand.
So the previous combo is what we do against Monarchs. Against Cosmo, if like say we're trying to like get over the board, this is what we do. 2 scales, roll them up again, missing scale, set your scales. Pendulum summon the 3 again. Overlay for Beatrice, again. This time Beatrice attaches Malicious and we're sending Glow Bulb to the graveyard instead.
Okay.
Then Glow Bulb will mill your top, summon it, Malicious will summon the other one. We synchro for Meteor Burst. We banish the last Malicious, summon this one, go for Utopia Beyond.
Wow.
And 3025, sorry.
Activate its effect, right?
Yeah, he will activate its effect, summon that one, and then you can do that, and then you have this much damage on the board.
Wow, okay. So as soon as this comes, you bring him out.
Yes.
And you activate Beyond's effect, and then you summon Beyond, and it puts all everything to 0, and now this is your board. And this is only with 4 cards in your hand, so it doesn't really matter where that card is, right?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is, you need a Malicious and 2 scales?
Yes. Well, 3 scales because you need the third one to be there for the...
Okay, so 1 Malicious and any 3 scales to do this combo. That's actually crazy, and it's Ignites too.
Alternatively, you can even summon the Eccentric Archfiend out of this and then tribute that to destroy a monster.
And then just attack the game from there.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so that's combo number 2. Let's go after combo number 3, Louis. Okay, so with the exact same hand again, Louis is gonna show us a third combo. And this is crazy, guys. I'm actually mind blown. Okay, Louis, so do your thing.
Okay, 2 scales again.
Okay.
Pull them up. Search the one you're missing. Reset scales. Pendulum for 3 again. Overlay. Beatrice.
So Beatrice is like the key card. You need Beatrice to
Yeah. But the thing is, it doesn't even matter if they fail it because you'll get the Malicious in the graveyard anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
Attach Malicious. Malicious.
Wait. What do you send for Beatrice?
Veiler.
So you send effect Veiler. Okay.
Other Malicious. Overlay. M7. Effect. Veiler back to hand.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so this opening first turn board, so it's really good against Monarchs, correct?
This is not as good as the other one, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
This one's a lot more flexible because sometimes they might. This one's a lot better if you're going second, really.
Yeah.
If you can actually manage to pull the board off, anyways.
Okay. So what's the purpose why you send effect Veiler and add it to your hand?
Because, like, who likes it? Like, Effect Veiler's a good card.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So that's combo number 3. Let's go off to combo number 4. Okay, let's go out with combo number 4. So Louis, show us this amazing combo. So what's the difference that you need this time?
Okay, this is the OTK combo against anybody who controls at least 1 attack position monster.
Okay, awesome.
2 level 4s.
Yep.
Blow them up. Search. 2 level 6s. Blow them up. Search missing. Set scales. Pendulum summon 4. Overlay. Beyond. Reduce to 0. Overlay. Utopia. Lightning. 5,000 on the 0. 3,000 for game.
Wow. Okay. So that's OTK combo.
There's more though. Sometimes if you have the extra level 6, or if the last card in your hand happens to be Malicious, what will happen here is you go Beatrice, bait out the Veiler. That baits the Veiler so that they won't hit this anymore. Banish the Malicious. Summon it. Beyond. Same idea.
Wow. Okay. Same idea. So instead of so this combo would only work if you had a Malicious, but if you didn't have a Malicious and only had the Ignites, then
you can still do it. You can still do it with this.
Okay. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So that's combo number 4. Let's go off to combo number 5. All right, guys. So here we have combo 5. So you need the Ignites and Malicious and Armageddon at this time. So okay.
So
Louis,
the
let's go.
Armageddon can do a bunch of things right now. You can actually choose to send a tuner if they don't have a domain, but if they have a domain, let's just say they have a domain.
Okay.
Armageddon Knight.
Yep.
Eris.
Yep.
Eris searches. Eccentric.
Yep.
Eccentric. Blow up the main.
Yep. Okay. That's 1 down. Okay.
Scale 2. Scale 7. Level 4. Level 6. Blow them up. Search the missing. Put scales down. Pendulum summon. use Eccentric, destroy, like, say, their highest attack monster. Overlay the fact that we have 2 level 6s and 2 level 4s again, so if you want, you can make the Beyond OTK again here.
Okay.
So you can do this one. Beatrice, Malicious, send, blow up.
This is your grave, right? So Eris goes to grave?
Yeah. Malicious. This would be face up extra. Malicious. Blow up. Mill the top. Summon it. Synchro.
To 7?
Or you could do Trishula.
Okay. But this time you're gonna show Meteor Burst.
Meteor Burst summons 6. Overlay. Giant Hand. Last Malicious. Overlay. Put on Strike Bouncer.
Wow.
2 effect negation, and you have the Beatrice to deal with the next domain.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go off to combo number 6. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the last combo, and Louis, so okay, so what hand is this?
This is the hand you get Beatrice, Dark Claw, and Void Ogre.
Wow, this is the ideal hand that you want to have?
Possibly, you can also branch it off differently, where you can also instead of the one of the cards, you can get effect negation instead.
Okay, okay, awesome, okay. Alright, so show us this ideal hand that you can do with this.
2 scales.
Okay.
Roll them up. Missing scale. Set your scales. Hero lives. That makes the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist searches mass change. Pendulum summon. Again, we have the 2 level 4s, 2 level 6s. But
So instead of this, you can have a Rhoda as well, right?
well, yeah, but yeah, you could.
Yeah, okay, you can have a Rhoda, okay. Anyway.
Same idea as before, except this time we have 2 level 4s, 2 level 6s again. So again, you can branch the OTK if you need to, and you have Dark Claw to block the Honest.
Yep.
So Beatrice, Malicious, Plague, Malicious, Mass Change, Dark Claw.
Yep.
And then here, Giant Hand.
Yep.
Alternatively, if your other scale is another Igknight, blow up the scales again, search any scale, top deck it for Plate Splitter, banish the last Malicious, Synchro for Void Ogre, and then still make that.
Wow. I still make a giant hand. Okay, so this is an amazing ideal board for his hand. So you have Void Ogre, Dark Claw, Beatrice, and Giant Hand. So you have a Monster Negation, you have a Macro Cosmo, you have a Regeki Negation, and you have a Foolish Burial to stop like domain or anything. That's insane, man. And oh, wow, okay, awesome. So Louis, thank you so much for this amazing deck profile. Yeah, man, I really appreciate you showing us this crazy and innovative deck profile. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Okay, so here's the last thing I just want to talk about. So in about a month, we're going to be hearing about what the new D-Hero stuff is.
What, the new what?
The new Destiny Heroes.
Wait, they're coming out with a new Destiny Heroes? That is insane, okay, I never knew that.
But also exceeds Destiny Heroes, apparently.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's going to be a rank 6 in there somewhere, which means this could get even bigger.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to be looking forward to that deck profile.
The last thing I want to show you is an alternate engine that I was playing this before I was playing Heroes with this.
Yep.
So here's basically what the engine looks like. 2 Tefnuits. Draco Slayers.
Yep.
So here's what's going on. Tefnuit is a level 6 Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
This branches into rank 6 plays.
Yep.
It also helps you out with domain.
Yep.
More so, you're going to Draco Slayers. When you tribute him, get some of these guys from the deck. or graveyard.
Because it's normal monsters.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick. Okay, so Louis, I definitely got to see this deck profile. If you guys want to see this deck profile, make sure you guys give this video 200 plus likes, and Louis will showcase you guys an alternative broken Igknight deck profile with this amazing engine. So this is Sam from Team Sam signing out.